Welcome to, oh my gosh, I'm the only one here. Okay. But after this live session, I'm going to leave this video on my channel, for people to watch and refer to. When you're watching this video, like later after this live, you have to wait too long, or maybe I should wait, and then when I'm done, when I upload it on my channel, I can just like put timestamps in the description to say, okay, this entire period was for waiting, you can skip over to here. I don't know. um oh, what do we do? Let's just wait 1 minute. Okay, so in 1 minute I'll start. Anybody that joins in, well, joins in. Okay, let's go. Okay, what is that sound? Okay. Electricity has been real crazy today, so I really hope that they don't like take electricity while this live is going on, because ah my internet is going to go off. Oh yay, we have one person here. Hi, hello, thank you for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, you know what, one person is enough. If there's only one person I will teach today, is one person I'm gonna teach. Okay, so live stream on YouTube since I started this channel. Oh my god, the person left. Ow. Okay. Wow, this is not going the way I thought it would. Okay, I guess we're going to have to wait till another person joins, I guess. Sorry. Oh my god, I really thought that I'll have like 2 people waiting for me. Oh yay, we have another person. Somebody has joined us. Yay. Hi. Okay, so one person at least. Let's start there. Okay, hi, welcome. The person left. I'm just going to start. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna start. So yeah, hi everyone, you that's watching this video right now, wherever you are. Hello and welcome to my very first live stream on this channel since I started it like 3 years ago. I've always wanted to go live on YouTube, but I've just always been afraid of, well, that nobody would join. I'll just spend the next 30 minutes talking to myself. But I mean, I talk to myself most of the time anyway, so why not? Okay, so I thought the first time I would come and go live on YouTube, it would be something very impactful, something very helpful that would, help my audience to actually, do something, not just come here and just say, hi, I'm going live, how you doing, what's up. No, I wanted to teach, okay, just to hold like a live class. Yeah, so that is why I titled this live stream, how to build a simple but effective natural hair care routine. Okay, because in the natural hair community, things can get really overwhelming. Even if you've been on your natural hair journey, or if you are new, god, if you are new, it is even more confusing, because you step into the community and you're bombarded with so many terms, so many things to do, so many products, so many routines, so many things, DIY, all of that, and it can just get really confusing and really discouraging. And if you even like have the mojo to try and take on some of these things that you see on the internet, somebody says try clove water, somebody says use rosemary oil, different information from everywhere, and you try to incorporate all of it, and it's just not sustainable. It's too stressful. There are too many. I mean, how many things can you possibly do to your hair every single day before you get tired? So I'm just here to share some tips to just enlighten you and show you that natural hair care is not as complicated or stressful as a lot of people paint it to be. It really isn't. Okay, so I'm going to teach you how to create a routine for yourself. So basically, this live stream is for anyone who is ready to actually take their natural hair seriously and put in the work to see long-term success, and not just somebody that is looking for a quick formula that's going to grow their hair 10 inches in 2 months. Because first of all, this is not that live video, and second of all, such a thing does not exist. Okay, what exists is a formula, kind of, where you get to put in your own variables, and then it will equal to a routine that you and your hair, and will be most effective in helping you to grow and take care of your hair. Okay, so that is the formula that I want to share with you in this live stream real quick today. So the first tip that I would give anybody that is trying to take their natural hair seriously, and this one is going to really help you to streamline your routine and the products that you use, is to learn your porosity. Now, when I say learn your porosity, I'm not saying go and do cup test and once you know that you are high or low or medium porosity, all your problems will be solved. No. What I mean by learn your porosity is that learn how your hair, how your own hair reacts to water. I'm not telling you to categorize yourself in low porosity or high porosity or medium porosity, because trust me, porosities change. One moment you could be high porosity, the other moment you could be low porosity. The products that you use in your hair can affect your hair's porosity. If you are somebody that uses oil, you could have low porosity hair, or you could have high porosity hair, but because oil is covering your hair, and oil does not allow water to pass through, so it will not allow your hair to absorb moisture. So you could go around thinking that you have low porosity. So porosity is very relative, basically. So when I say learn your porosity, I mean, like, take some time to consciously listen to your hair and understand how it reacts to certain things, to your products, to water, to different things. Different people's hair reacts in different ways to different products. That's why, if you have this may have happened to you before, where you would see someone on the internet, they used a particular shampoo, and you can see how the shampoo is just like really doing wonders for their hair, and then you go and you buy that shampoo and it didn't work for you. In fact, it's dried your hair, it squeezed your hair dry. So, like, different people have different hair that reacts differently to different things. So you by yourself now have to, like, sit down and understand, okay, my hair gets wet this quickly. When I moisturize my hair, it lasts this long, and things like that. Because your porosity, if you decide to label yourself in high porosity or low porosity, it could change from time to time, and it can become kind of hard to track. But instead of saying, oh, my hair is high porosity or my hair is low porosity, once you know that, oh, when I moisturize my hair, it lasts about 4 days, or when I use a clarifying shampoo, that's when my hair really gets clean, not a moisturizing shampoo. Or if I need to deep condition, or if I don't need to deep condition, these are experiments and tests that you have to run by yourself to fully understand your hair, and then you can move on to the next step. Okay, so that's my first tip. Really understand your own hair. Like, cut out all the noise that you're hearing from everybody on the internet. Oh, do this, try that, try this, and just sit down, relax, breathe, and calm down. Yeah, and then just really take the time to look at how your hair reacts to certain things, how your hair reacts to water, how your hair reacts to your leave-in conditioner, how your hair reacts to all the products that you are currently using. Because a lot of the time, the products that you are using them because somebody said you should use them, not because it's actually working for you. So really sit down, look at your leave-in conditioner, be like, am I using this leave-in conditioner because it is working for me? Is it really moisturizing my hair? Like, is it working for me, or am I using it because Olamide said that I should be using it? Really take the time to, do all those things and consciously understand your hair and how it's reacting to the products that you already have. All right. So my next tip now would be to start from the basics, because a lot of the time, like I said before, you are getting so much information. We are in the information era right now. You open TikTok, information. You open YouTube, information. You open Instagram, information. Left, right, and center. Different people are trying different things on their hair. Girl, if you really want to grow your hair, avoid Facebook, because Facebook is where you'll be seeing people, they are using pineapple, potato, engine oil. What have I not seen on Facebook? So like all these extra things, relax, take your hair care the way you would take your skincare. If you are doing, if you start a skincare journey and you have this set of products, but you realize that you are breaking out, the best way to do it is to stop one product and see if the breakouts reduce or increase. Then if the breakouts are still there, you can stop another product and see. That way you can pinpoint which one of these products is actually causing your breakouts. The same thing with hair. If you start from the basics, from the roots, from the original, like the shampoo, your deep conditioner, your leave-in conditioner, start from there. Start from the basics. Now I have a formula for the basics that I'm talking about. I call it cleanse, moisturize, and protect. So if you want to start from the basics, these are the three things you have to start from: cleanse, moisturize, and protect. So let's start from cleanse. When we're talking about cleanse, we're talking about wash day. Okay, so for wash day, what products do you use on wash day? If you're somebody with an 8-step wash day, ah, my dear, it might be time to calm down because there is only so often you can do an 8-step wash day without getting tired, without getting burnt out. You will discover that at some point you will start to you will start to get overwhelmed. You start to skip wash day because you know that wash day is extremely stressful. But if you can cut down on those processes, what is the basis of wash day? Is to cleanse your hair, to remove all the buildup that has gathered over time. So in your wash day, the most important thing is you shampoo your hair. So all those extra things like pre-poo, hot oil treatment, DIY mask, all those extra things, you can cut them out at least for a while. For a while, just to see how your hair reacts without them, because it's possible that a lot of them are, quite frankly, unnecessary. Okay, so shampoo your hair and then condition it. You can use a deep conditioner, you can use a regular moisturizing conditioner. In fact, I'm going to do a video about that later, differentiating a deep conditioner and a regular conditioner, so that you guys can like understand if there is really a difference. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. Shampoo, then condition. Next, that's in the wash day area. So we have handled the cleanse part of it now. So all those extra things regarding your wash day, like hot oil treatments, DIY masks, pre-poo, and all the extra treatments, just you can cut down on them. If you listen to, it's called hot oil treatment, pre-poo treatment. So these are treatments. They are not necessarily things you have to be doing every single week. They are not necessarily things you have to be doing every single time. A treatment, you can do a treatment once a month. So if you're somebody that washes your hair every week, you can wash your hair normally, shampoo, condition, and maybe the last wash day of the month you can now go ahead and do all the extra. But to be doing that every single wash day, it will get tiring, and quite frankly it's not very necessary. Okay, so yeah, we've touched cleanse, which is to shampoo and condition your hair. Now let's go to moisturize. Now in this moisturize part is where there is a lot of controversy, because if you ask most people moisturize their hair with the LCO or LOC method, which is liquid, cream, and oil. So they would use their leave-in conditioner, then they will seal with an oil and then a butter. But I'm here to tell you that all that is not really necessary. Okay, you can actually moisturize your hair with your leave-in conditioner and go. That's one thing that I've been trying to tell people, and it's like, because that whole using oil and butter to moisturize your hair has been so etched into our minds since the beginning of natural hair YouTube and natural hair content creation. Everybody has been saying seal your hair with oil, seal your hair with oil. But 2 years ago, I did, when the no oils no butters challenge came through, I actually did a little bit of research, because prior to that time I've been using oil and butters because everybody said we should be using oil and butter. Like, if you're not using oil and butter, what are you doing? But then I actually sat down and did some research, and I realized that these oils and butters, in as much as they are helping your hair, helping moisture stay trapped in your hair so that your hair can properly what's it called, absorb the moisture. They are also blocking moisture from coming into your hair. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So basically, you moisturize your hair with your leave-in conditioner, then you seal with oil. So that leave-in conditioner, yes, it is sealed in your hair. But now, if your leave-in conditioner has, let's say, glycerin or honey, that's a humectant that's supposed to draw moisture from the atmosphere into your hair to keep it moisturized, it can't do that anymore, because whatever moisture it is pulling is only going to settle on the oil, because the oil is now acting as a barrier between your hair and the outside world. So in a way, it is also drying your hair. So when that moisture that has been trapped by the oil on your hair strands is finally absorbed, then rubbing, like after you moisturize your hair with leave-in conditioner and then you seal with oil, remoisturizing your hair again becomes impossible, because whatever product you put on your hair it's just going to be on top of the oil or on top of the butter. It's not going to reach your hair. So when I found this out, I decided to cut out oil and butter completely from my hair, and then I realized that my hair actually didn't need it. All I needed to do was wash my hair, use my conditioner, and then moisturize my hair with my leave-in conditioner, and that was all. That was literally all I needed to do. That's my entire wash day. Simple. Wash, condition, moisturize. That's all. And in order to do that, all I need is my shampoo, my conditioner, and then my leave-in conditioner, which acts as my moisturizer, and bam, 3-step wash day, I'm good to go. Right? So that is a simple hair care routine. Now there are some people whose hair may not be as soft as mine and they need to pre-poo every single wash day. Fine, that's a 4-step wash day routine, and it is also effective when it comes to like taking care of your hair. So if that's you and your hair is like not the kind that can just go without pre-poo, then sure, you can go ahead and pre-poo. I'm not telling you to stop everything and only use 3 products, but I'm telling you that I'm just basically trying to tell you that it's not really necessary to do everything every time you wash your hair. Okay, you can simplify your wash day routine without hurting your hair. All you need to do is just run a few tests. Just go one wash day where you just skip pre-poo and see how your hair reacts. If your hair is just fine, then you will realize that pre-pooing was actually not that important to your wash day, and you can ultimately either cut it out or reduce how often you do it. That way you are saving time, you are saving energy, and you are saving money, because your pre-poo treatment is not going to finish as quickly as it used to. Okay, so that's basically it. And also, one more thing that I feel like people normally forget when it comes to moisturizing is your scalp. Yes, wash day, you've washed your scalp, you've cleansed it of all the build-up from between your last wash day and the wash day that you're having now. But nobody really ever talks about scalp care. People just, all their scalp. But now that, but what I'm saying is, when it comes to scalp care as well, it doesn't necessarily have to, you don't need oils in your scalp care routine, because one thing I noticed from the time I was using oils is that when I oil my scalp gets dirty quickly, which makes me have to wash my hair more often. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So basically, at that time, I was oiling my scalp almost like every day or every 2 days. And by the end of the week, if I scratch, like if I run my fingernails over my scalp and I bring it down, I'm seeing black. Like it used to get so dirty so quickly, and it used to make me wash my hair so often, and it got tiring. And then if I don't wash my hair, my scalp will continue to be dirty, then it will get itchy, and then it just used to lead to so many problems for me. So at a point, I decided to switch out my oils for scalp sprays. Now the scalp spray that I use is somewhere. I don't know, it's somewhere, but the scalp spray that I use now, it contains water, it contains glycerin, so that takes care of moisturizing my scalp. Then it contains I think olive oil and shea butter, which would seal in the moisture and nourish my scalp. And then it also contains salicylic acid, which unclogs my pores, and it contains menthol and tea tree oil, which soothes my scalp and deals with itchiness. So in that one product, and the consistency of the scalp spray is light. It's like spraying water on my scalp. So with that product now, I've been able to deal with all my scalp issues, and my scalp does not get dirty quickly, and my scalp stays moisturized for much longer. So basically what I'm saying is that there are some products that you are using that is making your wash day or your hair care stressful, and you may not know about it. Okay, so if you are experiencing something similar to what I described, where you are oiling your scalp and it's making your hair or your get dirty very quickly, it's making your scalp to feel itchy, then it's probably time to reevaluate how you oil your scalp. Is it that you should oil your scalp a little less often? Is it that you should switch out oils completely? Is it that you should change the type of oil you are using, because some oils are too heavy for your scalp? So maybe you should stop using olive oil and try using tea tree oil or peppermint oil or sweet almond oil. Or maybe you should stop using castor oil, because castor oil can be really thick. Yes, it promotes like hair growth and everything, but it can be really thick and it can cause a lot of buildup on your scalp. So if you are insistent on using castor oil, maybe you've been using castor oil for a while and you've been seeing hair growth, then maybe you should reduce how often. Maybe instead of oiling your hair every day, you can reduce it to every 2 days or every 3 days or maybe once every week, just so that you don't necessarily have to wash your hair ever so often, or let your scalp gather so much buildup that it becomes itchy or gunky. There are so many things that you could tweak when it comes to your current routine that could make all the difference in simplifying your hair care routine. Okay, and then there's the final part. We've touched cleanse, we've touched moisturize. Is the last part is protect. Now when it comes to protect, I'm talking about all the protection that your hair needs, from protective styles to going to bed in a satin bonnet or a satin scarf. You have to find out what works best for you. I had a client who said that satin bonnets and scarves don't work for her because they are always so hot on her head, and I made the recommendation of a do-rag, because I know that there are satin and silk do-rags, and do-rags are so much lighter than bonnets for some reason. I honestly, even I don't get it, but um she uses do-rags now and is feeling a lot better than before. Because if you don't find what works for you, you will end up just throwing all caution to the wind and be like, well, I can't sleep in a bonnet, I can't sleep in a scarf. You just lie down on your bed and sleep. But that's not good. So you need to find what works for you. There are some bonnets that, all those reversible bonnets, that means that the satin is double layer, because the color under and the color on top, that's two pieces of satin joined together. So those types of bonnets tend to be a lot hotter than regular bonnets. So if it's heat that's the problem, you can check your bonnet and see whether it is double-sided, and then you can go for a bonnet that is, that is single, that is just a single color, that is just one single layer of satin, and then you can use that and see whether it works for you. For a lot of people that don't like bonnets, scarves work just fine. And then if scarves are still too hot for you, you can go for like a satin cap, or you can go for a do-rag. Either of these solutions work really, really well for people that are trying to, protect their hair when you go to bed. Or you can just get satin pillowcases. Make sure that all your pillows have satin pillowcases on them. You can get satin sheets, so that the whole bed is protected. No matter how you turn, no matter how you roll or anything, you are on satin, so you're fine. So you can try that. And then when it comes to protective styles as well, there are certain protective styles that are better than others, that are better at protecting than others. Like if you can see my hair, well, you see that I am in mini twist right now. The tutorial for this mini twist is going to drop tomorrow on my channel. But anyway, I'm in mini twist right now and I love mini twist. I would recommend mini twist to anybody who is trying to, like, if your goal is to grow your hair in the easiest way possible, mini twist is what I can recommend to you because it is absolutely amazing. You can easily moisturize your hair in mini twist. You can easily get to your scalp. It is very easy to style. It lasts long because the longer you have it, the longer you have it, the older it looks, the cuter it looks. It goes from looking like twist to locks at some point, and it just is always so nice. You can have it for as long as 4 weeks or even longer. You can wash your hair in mini twist. You can re-moisturize. You can do, there is nothing you can't do to your full natural hair that you can't do to mini twists. Another option is to do mini braids, flat twists, cornrows, and all that. But in my opinion, mini twist is king. So if you can devote like some time, to just put your hair in a protective style. I mean, if you are looking to simplify your hairstyle, it most likely means that you are either too lazy to deal with your hair so often, or you are too busy to deal with your hair so often. So what better way to keep your hair away and out of your face than putting it in a style? So once you put it in a style and you just keep, putting your hair in a style back to back, back to back. I mean, that doesn't mean you won't take breaks because, maybe once in a while you can loosen the style, just leave your hair for a while. Because, I mean, come on, why are you growing your hair if you cannot show it off? So once in a while we do want to do that twist out, braid out, and all those kind of styles where you show off your natural hair and stuff. Those are the breaks that you can take in between of protective styling. But for the most part, if you are lazy like me, I like to keep my hair in mini twists. For I've had this mini twist now for I think 3 weeks, and it still has like 2 more weeks to go. Okay. And then if you are not very comfortable or confident in the length of your hair at the moment, maybe you mini twist and it's like hanging over your forehead, or you don't know how to pack it or style it, then you can go for other types of protective styles, which is like braids or feeding cornrows or Fulani twists, Fulani braids, and all those kind of styles. But for those styles, you really have to be careful. You have to take care. These are not styles that you can just put your hair in and forget about it for the next 2 months. No, 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 no. In that case, it's not protecting anything again. So you have to make sure that when you put your hair, you're doing all that you can to still take care of it while it is protected. Now that doesn't necessarily have to be stressful, because what I normally do to maintain my mini twist is I have a hair mist where I just like take it and I just spray it a little bit, and bam, my hair is moisturized for the next like 3 days. So I can forget entirely about my hair for the next 3 days. So there are some products and tools that you need if you are going to make your hair care journey a lot easier for you. I've actually compiled a nice natural hair products and tools checklist where I listed out all the natural hair products and tools that most natural hair people have, and then I now divided them into must-haves and then nice-to-haves. The must-haves are things that if you have them, your natural hair journey is going to go so smoothly and so simply. And then the nice-to-haves are, if you're feeling a little bit extra. So the link to that is going to be in the description of this live stream. So I'm not sure if you can access it right now. You can go and check it out. And also at the end of the live stream, I would leave this video on my channel and the description will be there. You can also go and check it out then. Okay. And then so I've covered cleanse, moisturize, and protect. So that's the formula for a basic hair care routine. Okay, that's all there is to taking care of natural hair. Once your hair is properly cleaned and then moisturized and then protected, that is literally all. The rest, your scalp will take care of the rest, because the truth is your natural hair is always growing at the rate it has been programmed to grow at, right from the day you were born. Your natural hair is always growing. Now the where your natural hair routine comes in is to kind of retain the length as it is growing, so that your hair is not breaking off at the same rate that it is growing. That's what is happening when it's looking like your hair is not growing. So for your natural hair care routine, I would say cut out, like, this is like a summary of all the tips that I have given so far in this live video. If you can just understand what I'm about to say now, then all is actually well. Okay, so for a basic natural hair care routine, you only need 3 steps. You need to cleanse, you need to moisturize, and then protect. So if your wash day is you wash your hair with shampoo, you deep condition, you moisturize your hair and your scalp, and then you put your hair, let's say, in mini twists, that is like a full week where you don't have to actually do anything to your hair anymore. That's just it. Okay, and then make sure that when your hair is in a protective style, you are constantly like re-moisturizing. Don't just like put your hair in mini twist and leave it for 4 weeks. You still have to moisturize your hair. But how often you moisturize, how often you oil your scalp, how often you do all of these things, that is what makes up your natural hair care routine, and that's what now determines whether your natural hair routine is tedious or not. So if your natural hair is right now is tedious, I would advise that you cut back on a few things that you feel are either unnecessary or things that you are doing simply because somebody else said you should do them, and then see how your hair reacts. If your hair is still pretty much okay after cutting out all those things, then you realize that those things were not actually so important to your hair in the first place. And then um if your hair reacts any other type of way, then you cannot understand, okay, this one was actually working for my hair, I'm going to keep doing this. Or this one wasn't working for this one, didn't make a difference, so I can do without this and all that. That's how I was able to cut out oils and butters and pre-poo and all these extra steps that were not making any difference in my hair. And now my hair care routine is as simple as ABC. On wash day, I wash my hair, I deep condition. If I don't even deep condition every wash day, sue me. I wash my hair, I condition, and then I use only leave-in conditioner. I don't use oil, I don't use butter, I just use my leave-in conditioner. And then I put my hair in a style. And then when my hair is in a style like this, I moisturize once a week. And that's all. And then when I'm ready to take down my hair again, I'll take it down. I will simply wash, condition, and moisturize my leave-in conditioner, put it in another style, another week. You see how lax my routine is here. So that's basically what it is to have a natural hair care routine that is simple and effective. It is something that you have to figure out yourself, but there is a basic formula for it. Okay, cleanse, moisturize, and protect. Once you figure out the basic, like the basic bare minimum thing that your hair needs to get cleansed, to get moisturized, and to be protected, you would have built a hair care routine that is specific to you and your hair, that is simple, and that is effective. I really hope that you have been able to understand everything that I've been saying throughout this live stream, because I understand that it can be a lot. I'm looking at the time and I've been talking for a full 30 minutes now. So I hope I've not bombarded you. If you have any questions, do let me know in the comment section, in the live chat. I will get to them and I will work on them, and I will produce like whole videos on them that I will post on my channel so that you can get your answers from there. And then if you want to talk to me one-on-one, you want me to help you, hold your hand, and in building a hair care routine for yourself, then I actually provide those services, and you can just let me know in the live chat, in the comment section, if you have a particular hair care problem that you're trying to deal with, whether it's edge loss or breakage or length retention, moisture retention, and you don't know what to do about it, you don't know what product to use or how to tweak your routine to battle or to treat that problem, then you can also let me know in the live chat and in the comment section. Finally, again, I'll repeat that if you want to access the natural hair what's it called products and tools checklist, where I listed out all the tools and products that everybody with natural hair should have. Then the link is in the description to get to that. Okay, and once you click on that link, you will be asked to provide your email and first name, and you would be added into my mailing list where I provide exclusive content, discounts, and and updates. So make sure, like, if you're interested in also joining my mailing list, then you can also click that link, and then hey, you'll be getting a free natural hair tools and products checklist. So consider doing that as well. I'll see you guys in my next live. I hope that one will be a bit more cohesive than this one, because this is my first one, so I actually expected it to be really messy. But yeah, we will be doing this again as time goes on, hopefully. I hope I don't get discouraged, because really I feel like I've just been rambling here. But anyway, that is the end of this live stream. Thank you so much for joining, all the 3-4 people that joined. And I will see you guys in my next live stream next month, because the live streams are once a month at the end of the month. But depending on how it goes, we could increase the frequency as time goes on. But for now, it's ciao till the next live stream next month. Bye, and thank you so much for joining.